Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the mining news on Commodity TV. This video is broadcasted and paid for on behalf of IsoEnergy, Fortuna Mining, and Endeavour Silver. IsoEnergy and Purepoint reported sensational high uranium grades of up to 5.4% U₃O₈ in the first drill campaign at the Nova discovery area in the Dorado joint venture at depths of only 30 to 300 meters. These near-surface discoveries are expected to enable cost-effective follow-up drilling and significantly increase the potential for a commercial uranium project. The results reinforce the strategic value of the project, particularly in the context of the publicly traded uranium industry, which should also have a positive impact on the share price. Fortuna Mining reported strong operating results for the second quarter of 2025. Revenue reached $230.4 million, with the EBITDA margin climbing to 55%, a new record high. With free cash flow of $57.4 million in Q2 and total liquidity of $537 million, the company is in a strong financial position. Production of 71,229 gold equivalent ounces keeps the annual forecast stable at 309,000 to 339,000 GEOs. However, challenges remain. All-in sustaining costs, the AISC, rose from $1,750 in the first quarter to $1,932 per ounce, mainly due to higher costs at the Séguéla mine in Côte d'Ivoire. The increased production of low-grade ore to add higher-grade material drove up costs. Nevertheless, the robust gold price development offset this burden, resulting in net income rising to $42.6 million or 14 US cents per share. An impressive result, given the slight decline in revenue compared to expectations. Fortuna remains committed to its core portfolio in Argentina, West Africa, and Peru, is strategically reducing its debt and is focusing on high-margin assets with long lifespans. The increased AISC is therefore more of a short-term efficiency hurdle, while the medium-term business model remains solid. Endeavour Silver reported positive progress in the startup of its new Terronera mine in Jalisco in Mexico. In July, an average of 1,841 tons of ore were mined per day, with current throughput of 1,900 to 2,000 tons per day. Metal recoveries rates are stable at 71% for silver and 67% for gold. Good figures that are expected to improve further with the introduction of higher-grade ore in the coming weeks. Ongoing optimizations in the milling and flotation circuits are aimed at achieving the planned throughput capacity of 2,000 tons per day on a sustained basis. With each milestone, Terronera is moving closer to its goal of advancing to commercial operations and becoming a new reliable source of production for Endeavour. The successful commissioning, solid growth rates, and natural efficiency gains from better ore grades lay the foundation for a sustainable production phase. For shareholders, this means increased potential for rising revenues and an expanded production base. You can find all the information on our Commodity TV app in German and English, as well as everything related to commodities. Please note the disclaimer. The stocks discussed are part or will be part of the SRC Mining Special Situation Certificate, and SRC, its employees, and or myself may be or are shareholders in the companies. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from Switzerland.